We are identical twins born with albinism, and the chances of that is 1 in 2 million. We are considered visually impaired. Our skin is super sensitive. When we were born, people accused our mother of cheating because our skin didn't look like hers. Sometimes it can feel like we're in a zoo and people were just coming by to stare at us. Today, I'm going on a blind date and I'm curious to see how he reacts to my condition. I just don't go on a lot of dates because I have anxiety about what they're gonna say about me. Have you ever been or came across anybody with albinism? Wait, where's the bacon? Are you gonna do the rest of the work while I just... Oh, I gotta get the pen. Ooh. That's horrible for sound. I'm so sorry. Okay, what else? Albinism is the lack of pigment or melanin in your eyes, skin, or hair. Our skin is super sensitive. We try to wear as much protective clothing as we can. That's not true, but we're supposed to. Who wants to cover up? But right. As a 25-year-old, who doesn't want to show a little skin? Just a little bit. We are considered visually impaired. To read things or to view things like pictures or something that has a lot of detail, we would have to get close up to look at it. As far as like the numbers on the stove, we have to lean and look. And as you can see, Kayla made a mark at the 350. I mean, we get by pretty good. I get us by pretty good. I think it really helped us both out when we were growing up, that we were in the same situation and dealing with the same things. If one of us was having a bad day, we tell each other like, I know what you're going through and I got through it, so you can get through it too. Exactly. I don't have to explain anything to her when I do something that requires me to look at things a little differently, closer, or do things differently. Oh, is that Mom? I think it is. Hi, Mom. How are you, honey? Hi, Mom. Our mom didn't know that we had albinism until after we were born. We didn't look like our family, so some people had questions. They thought our mother cheated on my father.
The first assumption that people made when Megan and Kayla were born was they were of another race, they were not his kids, of course.
The fact that our mother had to deal with that judgment when we were born, she had to learn like on the spot, like right then and there.
Doctors came into the room and, they explained everything to me. The more education I got on it, and it's like now I got like this big responsibility and I didn't know if I was going to be able to do it.
Were you concerned about how they might be treated at school?
I was very concerned.
Well, kids can be mean. They used to call us white, or we were adopted. Our parents weren't our parents, or someone might copy how we do things like reading. We had to hold it closer sometimes because of our vision, so that they would make fun of that. Yeah.
One of the things we started doing so I can try to encourage them is like when they would leave out in the morning, like I'm strong, I'm smart.
Mom imparting into us that we are also beautiful and we're also strong and we can do anything that we set our minds to, I feel like kept us afloat many days. We have a little something planned today. Yeah. But we're gonna wait a little bit to tell you. We're gonna let it be a surprise. Yeah.
I like surprises, but this sounds suspicious.
Oh my God.
Okay.
I started posting on TikTok a few months ago, seriously. We thought this would be a good way to have fun and maybe educate people on our condition. The responses to our content, most of it, like 98% of it, has been super positive, but there's always that 2% where people leave mean comments. Oh, one of the comments asked if we had eyeballs. That was fun. I giggled so hard. That was fun. It's because of our light sensitivity. That's all. We have to squint sometimes. I promise we have eyeballs. They're there, people. 98% of those people just want to feel educated and just want to know a little bit about ourselves. Our future just looks like us educating in a fun way. I have absolutely no idea what I want to wear, so let's get started. Okay. Today I'm going on a blind date and I'm curious to see how he reacts to my condition. My condition kind of has had some hand in how I date, especially with meeting new people. You have to tell about your albinism and Two, going to new places where you have to figure out and find where everything is. Sometimes with me, I just cut out the middleman and I don't go out at all. Let me see. Okay, bright orange. What do you think? Okay, yes. What do you think? That against your skin will be so pretty. I just don't go on a lot of dates because I have anxiety about what they're gonna say about me. Ta-da! Michaela is going on a date.
Okay, Michaela. So that's what the surprise was. The baby's going on
Mom,
a date.
please. Sometimes out in public, it can feel like we're in a zoo and people were just coming by to stare at us. For the most part, we ignore them, and since we're visually impaired, we don't see since we're visually impaired, we don't see them staring at us anyway. For the most part. It is kind of hard dating because I do have a disability with my visual impairment. I feel anxious.
Hello. How you doing?
Hello.
I'm Kimar.
I'm Michaela.
Hi, Michaela. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
So how you feeling today, meeting me for the first time? I mean,
I would say I'm more excited than nervous. What do you like to do?
a lot of things, but I'm more into like social events, like outdoors, movies, stuff like that. How about you?
Well, I stay inside.
You're a homebody.
Okay.
She's so cute. This is a little different experience for me, but hey, we're here, right?
Yeah.
So I'm intrigued to learn more.
To have a partner who understands me would mean so much to me. Often I do get misunderstood for my albinism. So could you tell that I have albinism? Have you ever been or came across anybody with albinism?
This is actually the first time I'm hearing about it. You want to share with me a little bit more?
I don't know if you could tell, but I am black. But I have 0 melanin. I'm questioned a lot by others. But I feel like when I grew up and started to become like my own person, it didn't bother me as much.
Well, I think you're beautiful. I mean, you still are. And getting to know you better now and learning more about, some of the differences, I'm more intrigued to get to know you better.
So, I have something to tell you.
How you guys doing? Hey, nice to meet you. I'm Kimar. What's your name?
I'm Megan.
Oh, hey, Megan. Nice to meet you,
This is
twin.
my mother.
Oh, hey, mother. 2 beautiful daughters. See where it's coming from, Mom. The date was great, man. She's beautiful. So I'm looking forward to learn more about her and see what we get out of this experience.
I want to show people with albinism that it's possible and they will get through it. We did have a lot in common. And he had a nice smile. I really like that. He seemed really nice. I think we could be good friends.
Really proud of them for going out to do something like this because I feel like introverts. So for them stepping out to be able to do something like this, it's great. I love to see it.
We're out here, we're loud and we're proud, and we don't care who knows, and that's how we live our lives. And I think it's important to show that.